Hi there, my name's Malcolm and welcome to this video. What I would like to do is talk to you about taking control of your life. Yes, wouldn't that be good? Well, you can. But let's start off with something. You are where you are now because of your viewpoint, the way you see the world, and how you react to that around you. When was the last time you had an original thought or idea? Yeah, as in, if you were to say something, would that actually be you? Or would it be something that you've heard someone else say? See, what a lot of people don't realise is that within the first 6 years of your life, you absorb and assimilate so much information, but you don't have the ability to filter it as to what is good and what is bad, what will serve you and what will not serve you. So many times there are people who are doing things because their parents did it and their grandparents did it before them and so on, not thinking for themselves. For example, why did you do that? Well, because my dad did. Right, and why did your dad do it? Because his dad did. Right, is it still wise to do it now? The world has changed so much over the last few generations. We have so much technology now that where there was once the abundance of manual work, it's now where it's people just controlling the robots or watching over them. Not so many people are needed. And yet the strange thing is that technology, and it is in a lot of cases, seem to be a good thing to give man more relaxing times. But if you don't have the work or the business to create the money to enjoy those times, then it doesn't quite work, does it? But what you can do is take control over what happens in your life. You see, if you continue to do the same things that you do now, it's guaranteed that you will get the same results over and over again. And you may have tried different things to change the outcome, but somehow you always end up back to where you were. And it just seems to be a vicious circle. So, wouldn't it be a good idea to, instead of living life by default, as in just take whatever life gives you, you start to take control of what happens. Now, to begin to do that, you need to really learn more about who you are and what it is that you actually think and believe. You need to challenge your beliefs. Challenge what you actually understand. Because you can guarantee that somebody will see something and understand something completely different to the way that you see and understand it. And that doesn't necessarily make you wrong and them right, or vice versa. But what's required is for you to see things in a way that will benefit you. Try to see a bigger part of the big picture. We will never see the big picture altogether because of our narrow perspective from where we are, from where we stand. But we can make choices that can help take us to where it is that we want to be. Affirmations are a powerful tool to bring about change in your life. That when you affirm something to yourself on a regular basis, then the universe has to collude to bring that to you. And you want that to be for the greater good. What you need to do is to learn to use your mind and your ability to believe to your advantage. Now, it is straightforward. You can choose. I choose to believe that I make $5,000 or £5,000 a month easily. Why would you choose it to be hard? I choose to make £5,000 a month so that I can spend more time with my family or friends. I choose to be successful because I enjoy helping others. So basically, you can make your affirmation whatever it is, but let it be challenging, not so high that it's just not something that your mind can cope with. But let's say, for example, you were looking for an extra 1,000, make it 3,000, make it 5,000. And when you get to 3 and 5,000, make it 10, 15,000. Do it in increments. If you feel bold enough, go straight in for 20,000. It's up to you. Only you can determine how you feel about how achievable something is. And it's not just about finance. It's also about who you are. If you want to be a better person, you can be a better person, and you can choose to be. You can choose to have more empathy, for example. And in order to love more, you need to learn to love yourself more. Because unless you love yourself, then how can you love others? It's something that gives good feedback. When you show someone love and respect and that you care, and you love and respect and care about yourself, then others will reciprocate, and you will get it in return, and in many cases to a greater measure. Be thankful for what you have and grateful for where you are, because as you do that, you will then bring more good stuff into your life. Yes, still have the yuck parts, the bad parts, but if you didn't know the bad, then how would you know the good and appreciate it? There is a balance in life, but you can make the balance more towards good than bad. You need to see yourself where you want to be. But what also needs to happen is that once you see where you want to be, you then need to bring it into the now and feel like you are there now. Because as you feel and act as though you're there now, you will then find that it will come about and you're actually walking in the reality of that vision in your imagination and your mind. There is only one limit on what you can do, and that's the limit that you put on yourself. So take off the limits. The world is yours and everything in it. It has been proven scientifically that there is a creative mind at work in the universe. And we are creative beings. We have the ability to create. Just look at the architecture and the different styles and types of furniture and vehicles and aeroplanes, and even the humble pen and brushes, and they needed to be in somebody's mind as a picture to then become a reality. So why not think yourself as being a painter, where you paint your own reality that you want it to be and how you want it to be? Doesn't that make sense? Yes? Well, it's what I do on a daily basis. And I find that my ability to cope with things from day to day improves from day to day. Yes, I have challenges, and challenges is what we have. But you can prepare yourself for them. And you can deal with them. And there are no such thing as problems, there's just solutions waiting to be found. So therefore you can have a problem-free life. Now isn't that a good idea? Okay. Start changing your future. Now. I believe in you and I accept you for who you are and your uniqueness. Take care. Bye for now. Malcolm Charlaw.